this is how I pull myself out of that, get myself remotivated, and just get myself out of a rut. Everything in your life is a mindset. Your self-improvement is something worth investing in. Here's our lunch. Yummy! We got cookies and soda. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amelie if you guys are new here, and in today's video we are getting ourselves out of a rut. We're getting motivated. It's gonna be like a mini reset, and I'm just gonna take you guys with me through my day. For some context, I just got back from EDC Orlando, which was a very long weekend. I was go, and I just feel like I am in a rut. I don't know, and I usually don't like to label myself as being in a rut or not being in a rut, just because then if you like label it as that, I think you're gonna subconsciously believe it even more. But just for the sake of you guys and like understanding how I'm feeling, we're just gonna say I feel like I've been in a rut the past week. I've been home for about a week, and I don't know, I just haven't been motivated. Like, all I've wanted to do is eat poorly, lay in bed all day, do absolutely nothing. I've had no motivation for homework. Like, I've just literally wanted to just like do nothing, and that is not me, and that's not how I like to feel. So this is how I pull myself out of that, get myself remotivated, and just get myself out of a rut. It is currently 8:43. We are gonna go through my morning routine. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. We're gonna do it a little bit more in depth than I usually do on YouTube, and then we're gonna go to the gym, because the first step to feeling like myself is always movement. But I just woke up. I need to make my bed, because I always make my bed. Genuinely, making your bed is like the first productive thing that you can do in the morning. It also will make sure that you don't get back into bed when you wake up. So that is the first thing that we're gonna do. Now that my bed is made, I already brushed my teeth, but we're gonna do my morning skincare routine, which is honestly just gua shaing. I'm putting on this AM PM daily moisturizing cream, and then my gua sha. And I just do about 5 strokes in each direction, going up and then pushing all of that like lymphatic drainage down. Last night, I laid out my gym set for today, just because when you lay it out the night before, it just gives you something that you don't have to think about. You already know you're going to the gym, and it's just a reminder of who you wanted to be last night, because sometimes you wake up and you don't have that same motivation that you did maybe last night or the day before, whatever. But laying out your gym set is just going to be a reminder, and it's going to make your life easier that this is for you. And this is what you're doing. Stick to the plan, not your feelings. I usually am excited to go to the gym, so I like to pick out my gym set the day of, because I like to just like go with my mood and like how I'm feeling in the moment, and then decide on the color based off that. But for the sake of this video, I laid my set out, because that's also a very helpful thing that you can do to boost your motivation and just help you stick to routine. Next, I take my skin pills. And then, because that's an antibiotic, I also take a probiotic every morning. This is what I take. I take a scoop of creatine every morning. This is the brand that I use. I feel like I have seen an insane difference in taking creatine, in my strength, in my motivation, in my muscle recovery, in my physical progress. I definitely do think I have been more locked in because of taking creatine. So I'm not saying that like just when you take this, like your body is just instantly going to change, because obviously you have to be putting in the work to see those changes. But I definitely do feel like my body has been holding muscle better and faster and easier, and it is allowing for the changes that I'm working for, if that makes sense. So if you're not taking creatine, I would definitely recommend, that is the HCl strand, which apparently is easier to digest on your body. So that's why I'm taking that one, and so far I haven't noticed any bloating or anything. I've been taking it for about a month and a half, and I feel like I've seen a lot of progress recently. So that's your sign, take your creatine. Next, we're gonna go for the favorite part of my morning, and we're gonna go make my coffee. I have to be quiet because my roommates are sleeping. now that I have my coffee and we're back in my room, I'm going to read my quote of the day and journal. I'm reading The Pivot Year. I started this on January 1st. I don't think you have to start it on January 1st, but like the whole point of it is there's 365 quotes and you read one a day. No, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I miss a quote, but I try, and that's what matters. So today's quote is, "One day you are going to look back on this time and understand the purpose and the timing and the delays and the choices you have to make. One day you are going to look back on this time and realize you were far closer to the breakthrough than you knew. One day you are going to look back on this time and realize the road did rise to meet you as it always did before, or as it always will. One day you are going to look back on this time and realize you were always right where you were meant to be." I read that quote and then I think about what it means to me, how I can apply it to my life. I journal about it, and then I also just journal about like anything else going on in my life. That quote really, really spoke to me today because I just feel like everything always happens for a reason, and things are presented to you for a reason at the right time. Sometimes you're not going to know what you're doing or why something is happening to you, but something is always happening to you for a reason, and one day down the road you're going to understand why, and it's going to all make sense, which is why I really try not to stress about things in the moment and like overthink things, because I know it's all happening for a reason, and one day it will all make sense. So I'm going to journal about that and like what's going on in my life and how I can directly apply it, etc. And then I'll pick up the camera when I'm done. Okay, I'm all ready for the gym. I put on a little bit of makeup, Dutch braided my hair, and then I'm wearing this pink set from Define. You guys already know I'm obsessed with Define, and I will say there's no better way to get yourself out of a rut, especially in the gym, than buying yourself a new workout set. I understand that not everyone can afford this, but if you are in the financial place to treat yourself to a workout set, I really do think that workout sets are one of those things that will just keep giving back to you, because you're gonna feel more motivated to go to the gym. If you're more motivated to go to the gym, you're gonna wake up earlier probably and rearrange your schedule to fit that in. If you're going to the gym and moving your body and you're already up and at 'em, you're gonna feel more productive to go do other things around your house as well. I always feel like whenever I put a workout set on, even if I'm not gonna go work out for like another 2 hours, I'm just so much more productive. So if you are in the financial place, I would definitely recommend treat yourself to a workout set. You deserve it. Yourself and your self-improvement is something worth investing in. And I have a code. You guys can use code OMELYDECIDE to save. So definitely go check their stuff out. But yeah, it is now 9:20 and I am gonna go drive to the gym with some of my guy friends. We're hitting legs today. I'm really excited. It's gonna be an amazing glute day and we're gonna move our body and it's gonna be awesome. The last thing that I do before I leave is affirmations. I don't do them every single morning. I should. I try to, but sometimes I forget. But we're literally gonna do them together. I literally stand in front of the mirror like this and I say affirmations to myself and we're gonna do it together. So say them with me so I don't look stupid. I am strong. I am confident. Today is going to be an amazing day. I am motivated and I deserve abundance and all of the good that comes into my life, and I'm open to it. Now that we've done our affirmations, let's go to the gym and have an amazing leg day. Hello. Okay guys, I just got back from the gym. I honestly had a great workout. The pump was fire. It felt so good to move. And I just filmed a TikTok, which if you're not following my TikTok, make sure to go follow it because it's the best way to stay up to date with me because I post literally every single day. But I just filmed a TikTok talking about how like literally everything in life is your mindset. Every single thing that you experience is your mindset. You can experience the same thing and have two very different feelings about it, all depending on what goes on in here. For example, you're starting your fitness journey. You have to go to the gym. That's a negative mindset to have about it. You're like, oh my God, like I have to go. I don't want to go. This is the last thing I want to do. I'm so lazy, whatever. Or flip it, go to the gym because you get to go to the gym. It is a privilege to go to the gym. You are so excited to move and better your body and take care of it and better your health. Same action, going to the gym, two very different ways of looking at it. And I feel like when I'm in a rut, I tend to have a more negative view on things. But when I'm thriving and in my like best glowing era or whatever, I'm still doing similar things. I'm just having a much more positive outlook on doing them. Like going to the gym and eating healthy and hanging out with my friends and doing my homework. Everything seems to flow easier when I'm not in a rut. And that is because I think my mindset is just so much better. And for some reason, I've been in like a negative mindset for the past week. So when I'm trying to pull myself out of a rut, I am very, very, very intentional and conscious of my mindset and what I can shift about it to make the things that are going to make me feel my best more enjoyable. That's what I've been really, really prioritizing, and definitely go check out my TikTok that I just made. I'm not gonna say the whole thing again to you guys because I just filmed it for TikTok, but definitely go check it out because I feel like I cooked. It's definitely all over the place, but I feel like that's how my brain works. Like I'm kind of just all over the place and then somehow the thoughts like string together and it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I just filmed that TikTok. It is now almost 2 p.m. So we were there for a while. I need to shower very desperately. I also need to make food. I think I'm going to make myself like a tuna salad type situation. Let me go shower and like get my life together and then we're going to make some food. I'm all showered and I made myself a little high protein quesadilla snack. I use like low carb tortillas. Not that there's anything wrong with carbs, but they're just lower calorie, higher in protein. So I had one of those with high protein mozzarella cheese from Trader Joe's. So I had one of those and now I'm not like starving anymore. So I think I'm gonna do a face mask and do some homework and then have a late lunch in a little bit. I got these like collagen face masks from TJ Maxx and they've been like my literal obsession. I look kind of crazy with them on, but I feel like they just hydrate my skin so well. And my skin has been feeling really dry recently. So we're gonna do this and do some homework. Okay guys, it's lunchtime. I know I said I was gonna make like a whole tuna thing, but I'm honestly kind of feeling lazy and I just found this chicken that I need to eat. And I'm really hoping that it's not bad because it says best by 11-9 and it's the 17th today, but I just opened it today. So everyone cross your fingers, but I'm gonna take this plate and then put some well actually first, hold on. First we're gonna pour some chicken out. I'm like obsessed with this Japanese barbecue sauce. So I'm just gonna pour it over my chicken. I don't know if I want cold chicken or hot chicken on my salad. Maybe I'll just microwave it a little bit. We're gonna put her in the microwave. Then we're just gonna give it a mix. I'm not very aesthetic when it comes to food, not gonna lie, but it's just because I don't really care. Like I just wanna get the food and the nutrients. I don't really need aesthetics. And then kale. I don't know, I just like kale. Like I literally love kale. I also have these vegetables that I might try. I'm pouring these veggies in here and then I'm gonna microwave them. I might fade this plate, honestly. And then just for some extra protein, I'm gonna take some Greek yogurt, more Japanese sauce, give it a mix. I'm gonna put them like in my salad, I guess. Lob this. Oh my god, guys, this is like not cute at all, but it's gonna taste really good. And that's what I am going for. Here's our lunch. It looks crazy, but it's gonna taste so good. That's fire. Okay, I'm gonna eat and keep doing homework. Where's my apple cider vinegar?
Just in.
Bro, it's definitely up in there.
I don't see it. Am I like stupid? Maybe it got moved. Hold on.
You have a lot of condiments as of late.
You're literally my mom.
Like, I'm confused.
Guys, I forgot to take this in the morning, but I take a shot of apple cider vinegar for gut health.
Have you ever tried kombucha?
I don't like it. I'd rather like take a shot of this and like sip on that.
Probiotics.
There's different things. Try it.
That flavor's the best.
And then,
I love the way that-
again, I usually would take this in the morning.
So good for your
Sea moss. I use the brand Austin Sea Moss Co. I think you guys can use code Amelie10 or Amelie or something for 10% off, but it's really good for your skin health, gut health, digestion. Literally the best thing ever. Take a scoop every morning. Yummy! We decided to, oh my god, that was a curb. Sorry. Okay. We decided to go to Coco Playa and we got cookies and soda and we're gonna do a taste test for you guys. Tell them what you got.
First? Okay.
Yeah.
I got the pink flamingo and it's like raspberry, passion fruit, and like I think like Sprite or something like that. I've never been here, so. Oh wait, that's really good. It doesn't really like. I think I should have got the cream on top.
The cold foam?
Yeah, they offered it, but I didn't know what that
Can I
really
try?
was. Yeah. Like these little. Well, it's really like I like it and it's refreshing, but I just wasn't.
That's really yummy. I got Diet Dr. Pepper, sugar-free cherry and sugar-free vanilla, which is what I always get, and it's so good. You want to try it? And
Oh, that is really good.
Gay best friend here.
Shit, he's taking it.
We have a macadamian, white macadamia cookie. And I got the same thing as Amelie. Diet Dr. Pepper with cherry and vanilla grenadine.
fire. And then now we're gonna go home and we're gonna do our online chapter meeting as like a sorority, and then I have to do some like class schedule stuff because I have to pick my schedule tomorrow.
You have to like get it from the light though. There we go. Alright.
Is it good?
It was really good. It kind of tastes like a waffle.
Really?
What is it?
Wait, I need like a tiny little corner. Yeah. Mmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The
That's
middle's
so
good
good.
as shit.
Okay, bye guys.
Non-com will be sending out an interest form for the committee position to be sent out before then. So if you do not get a position that you are
Okay guys, it is now like 9:30. I honestly just spent the last like hour and a half trying to figure out my class schedule because I pick my classes tomorrow and it's always stressful picking classes. So that's what I've been doing. But that was my day of me getting out of a rut, and honestly I feel so good and so much better than I have the past few days just by being intentional with my actions and like very consciously trying to to change my mindset of how I'm viewing things and just like moving with intention. It makes the biggest difference. But before I end off this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I get out of a rut and how you can get out of a rut, more ways just to like actually dive into it, because that's the point of this whole video. The first thing is, it's all mindset. We know this. I don't like to ever say I'm in a rut because then I think it kind of lets you validate your actions because you're in a rut. So now you don't have to do things. You don't have to try as hard because you're just in a rut. You just don't feel like yourself. So I typically try not to label myself as being in a rut. Obviously, for the sake of this video, that's like the best way to put it and like the easiest way for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. But on a day-to-day basis, I try not to say that I'm in a rut. Like what I did today, when I feel like I'm maybe in a rut and I'm trying to get myself out, let's be real. You know what makes you feel like your best self. You know what you should do. It's hard to do it sometimes, especially when you're in a rut, but when you're trying to pull yourself out, it's really important just to write down the things that you know are going to make you feel better and just do them. Mind over matter, discipline. Literally make a list. Say, I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to move my body. I'm going to make a nutritious meal. I'm going to spend time with my family and friends. I'm going to listen to my favorite music. I'm going to get outside. I'm going to go on a walk. I'm going to do something for my soul. Things like that that bring you joy. Write it down, get it done. Clean your room, clean your apartment, make your bed. the little things. Journal. Just do the things that make you feel good. Another thing that I like to do is to have like a perfect day. So if I'm maybe feeling down, I literally write down all the things that give me joy, and I plan, or at least try to, the most perfect day possible. So maybe that's working out, going to the beach, or like going outside. Then maybe I'll treat myself to my favorite coffee, see my favorite friend, like things like that. Giving yourself a reason to be excited to wake up and have your day and like start your day with joy and passion instead of just like going through the motions. It's also all about consistency and doing the things that you don't want to do, because realistically, if you're in a rut, you're not going to pull yourself out of one in just one day. That's not always how it works, especially if you're in like a super, super deep rut. So it's really important to remind yourself of your why and why you're trying to pull yourself out of a rut, and start with baby steps. Start with the maybe 2 to 5 things that you know make you feel good, and just tell yourself you're going to be consistent with them for a week. Move your body every day for a week. Eat whole foods for a week. Don't doom scroll on TikTok before bed for a week. Don't compare yourself online on social media for a week, and see how you feel, because I guarantee you're gonna feel so much better. Honestly, the last tip that I have is that it is all about your mindset. Genuinely, everything that you do in your life is about your mindset. I can't like engrave this enough through the screen, but like literally when you wake up in the morning, you either get to think, I get to wake up this morning, or oh no, I woke up this morning. When you are going to work, you either get to think, oh, I have to work this shift, or oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I get to work, I get to have a job, I get to make a living for myself, I get to be employed, because so many people don't even get that opportunity. Everything in your life is a mindset. Every experience that you have is a mindset, and if you are viewing things more negatively, you're more likely to be in a rut. So yes, you can do as many productive things as possible and go to the gym and wear a matching set and online shop and try to do all of these things to get yourself out of a rut. But if you are not stepping back and analyzing the way that you are thinking about things and not trying to switch them, you're never going to pull yourself out. You have to switch your mindset to one of gratitude and abundance, and appreciate every moment and every experience that you get, even if it's a little bit more negative or more positive, because your perception of life and how you move about situations is what determines your perspective on the life that you're living and the quality of life that you're living. So those are my tips on how to get out of a rut and what I'm really working on wrapping up 2026, and just like, yeah, abundance and gratitude, and realizing that every moment is a privilege, and trying to just be my best self as we go into the new year, which is literally crazy to say because I feel like 2025 has been a really long year, but I also feel like it's gone really, really fast. So anyways, with that, make sure to like and subscribe. I love you guys so, so much. Follow all of my other social media platforms, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.